Sometimes I want things less, so that loving God above everything was easier, and so it wouldn't hurt as much when things don't go as planned. For the longest time, I've heard narratives that could have easily led me to believe that somehow my love for the game wouldn't allow me the capacity to love God with all of my heart, mind, soul, and strength. But lately, I'm learning that the sanctification process of life is not separate from my sport. That as I've learned more about Jesus and I'm trying to become more like him, those opportunities to build and develop my character are presenting themselves in my sport. And it's becoming more and more evident to me that God didn't give me this passion for this game on accident. It's not something pulling me away from him. It's actually the main tool he's using to shape me. And subconsciously, I think that's something I always knew. But it's easy to get confused with the tension of realizing that your identity has to be in Christ and not in your sport, while also understanding that God has given you a dream and a passion for what you do, and we're meant to pursue it with everything in us. We don't have to become less passionate about what we do in order to love God rightly. Apathy is not the answer to putting your identity in Christ. In fact, I think the opposite is true. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord, not for men." The command is literally to work heartily, meaning with everything in you, with a mind that's aware and receptive to the invitation to partner with him, because he said, "Whatever you do." And for me, basketball is what I do. And with the knowledge of God's desire to partner with us in the pursuit of our passions, we can't forget that our story is actually his own. If the goal in all of this is to honor God with the gifts that he's given us, then in all of my low moments, my failures, and my mistakes, I can't forget that it's his story to write. And I'm learning to be okay with however he chooses to bring glory to himself. I'm learning to not worship my preference. So when I say that sometimes I want things less so that loving God is easier, I'm saying that many times I've tried to take control over his story. When things don't go as I envision them, it seems that life would be much easier if God didn't place the passion in me to begin with. But with greater desire comes greater capacity. Because God has given me big faith to be able to dream for great things, I actually have more capacity to love him through it and to bring even more glory to his name. And when success does come, hopefully people will be able to see the likeness of Christ in me as I pursued my dreams heartily. Loving and honoring God in your sport comes with a responsibility to honor the dream, because it was uniquely written by God for his sake. So honor the dream. You have the capacity for more.